Hi everyone! This time I'm going to make the costume of Morticia Addams and I filmed the process especially for you. I started designing the dress. I wanted to make my own version of it and that's why I gathered different fabrics. But first I had to measure my measurements because this one I am going to make for myself. I started setting up the base pattern first. So I drew all the patterns in the base pattern. Okay guys, at this point my English got really bad, so I'm doing a voiceover. I really had trouble with making the patterns because I never drew tight dresses. It was time to highlight the patterns. Okay, so it's like day 3 and I'm still busy with the patterns. But I thought it would be funny to add a train to the skirt. So I drew it and let's see how it works out. And this is my train. Although I have to tell you that it looks more complicated than it is. When I'm done highlighting all the patterns, it is time to cut them out with seam allowance. Okay, I came to the conclusion that I didn't have any lookalike fabric with the same texture. I went to a fabric store. I've got this fabric. It's just to make the toile with. I can see if my patterns work out. Okay, so I finished the fitting sample. Yeah, this is it. For the sleeves, I think it would be prettier if it's more flowy. Also the length I'm not sure about since I'm very small. And it's kinda a mermaid model, which means it makes me smaller. So length will be maybe 5 centimeters higher. So now I have to adjust the patterns and then we can finally start sewing the real version. Then it's time to indicate the adjustments on the patterns. To make my sleeves fall even more slowly, I make a circle pattern around the elbow. When my patterns were finally all done, it was time to pre-steam my fabrics against shrinking. After that I pinned all the patterns to the fabric so they can be cut out. And what a drama that velvet was! Because all the small hairs in the fabric, you can see them all around my room. It was a total mess. Okay, I'm a way too perfectionist person. So making the patterns and the fitting model took me more time than I actually wanted. But okay. These are all the patterns which I've cut out in the fabric. Quite a few, but okay. I say let's start. Okay, it's finally time to start sewing. And I can tell you, I'm pretty excited about it. So let's see how it turns out. I always mark all the points of the darts with yarn so I can see where to start. I am in love with this fabric. Despite being a drama to cut, it shimmered so beautifully in the sunlight. For some kind of way, always when I'm sewing something and I'm at that point where I think, oh, this is going very well, I found out a mistake. So remember that I made the fishtail higher. I didn't make the length longer, which means the length is too short. I am now going to try to stretch the fabric a bit, seeing if that is possible. So today is the second but also the last day of sewing. That's because I have already planned a photo shoot, which is upcoming Sunday. It's now Wednesday, so I have a few dates left. But it is possible. So I say, let's work. Stretching the fabric did work, but not well enough unfortunately. To compose the remaining length, I eventually made ruffles and stitched them to the hem. Although I must admit that I think the ruffles gives the dress a really nice effect. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to finish the dress. There are still a lot of loose ends, which means that I've worked a lot on the dress after my full-time job in the evening. Okay guys, we cancelled the photo shoot, or not really cancelled it, but we are going to move the date 2 weeks further. I had everything finished. I was so happy because I had a bit of a deadline. The wig was still not arrived. Yeah, we really need the wig because it completes the photo. Because Morticia has long black hair and yeah, that's not Morticia hair. So I think it adds more of a detail in it. Hopefully the wig will arrive then. Let's hope. But luckily the wig was delivered on time and it's the day of the photo shoot. I did my makeup by watching tutorials on YouTube because I'm not a pro at it myself and thank God they exist. Okay, so makeup is finished. I think it's pretty okay. I only have to do the lipstick. I also have the wig. It's finally delivered, which I'm very happy about. I made a mess of it, but I saved that for later. Okay guys, so this is our improvised photo studio. Ta-da! And we are making everything ready to shoot. We just finished the photo shoot and I can tell you I'm pretty excited about it. We made like 150 photos. And now it's time to finish all those photos by removing the background, and my photographer is going to fix them up a bit. Okay, lol. Meanwhile, all the pics are done and I completely forgot to announce them. So ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, here are the highlights of the photo shoot. Make sure to follow me on Instagram for more photos. Thank you all for watching and I hope I see you on the next project the next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like, because that's a YouTube thing to say and I'm still learning here. So thank you and see you the next time.